Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Spidey1997 doing another Marvel Legends review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Marvel Legends series X-Men Build-A-Figure Juggernaut, Jean Grey, aka Phoenix. And I gotta say, guys, this is probably one of the weakest figure of the wave. Why? Well, I think it's because of the plastic that they use, and some sculpts on the figure are a little bit weird to me. Now, she does come with a Build-A-Figure part, of course. Now, like we always do, let's first take a look at the packaging itself. So the packaging for the X-Men are just yellow, so that's cool. A really nice picture of Jean Grey. I guess this is like Dark Phoenix. She looks like a Dark Phoenix, or she looks like she is Dark Phoenix in this pic, but still. Nice picture of Jean Grey, the bio. You can't really see it. Let me move the camera up. And if I do sound a little bit different, because I'm kind of sick, but I'm actually feeling a little bit better, so I do apologize, guys. So bear with me. So as you can see, the bio is right here. It's really not a lot. Marvel Legends series, Phoenix, of course. You have the whole figures of the Wave, Build-A-Figure Juggernaut. You have Wolverine, Kitty Pryde, Iceman, Havoc, Rogue, Phoenix, which we're reviewing now, Cable, and Deadpool. And nothing at the bottom. Same picture. The side. X logo. That's all for the packaging. So the Phoenix figure itself is, I'm gonna say it's like a bad figure. It's just they could have done a little bit better things with this figure. For example, the plastic just feels a little bit gummy in my opinion. This is just my opinion. Maybe some of you guys might disagree, but the head sculpt looks okay, I guess. I think this is the same hair that they use for the Jim Lee style Jean Grey. I think this is the same hair, just she's not wearing a mask over it, of course, over her head. But still, this is her classic costume. It's really nice. I do like how they painted the bird logo, or Phoenix or whatever. Is this painted? No, it's not painted. Well, I don't know. I think this is painted, if I'm not mistaken. I know this is just molded plastic. Same with her legs. You can see that translucent plastic, not translucent, but like a marvelization look of the plastic, which it doesn't bother me, but I prefer them not to use that kind of plastic because it just makes them look a little bit cheap, in my opinion. But yeah. Oh, this is another problem. The heels. When Hasbro makes female figures with heels, they can't freaking stand at all whatsoever. No matter what pose you try to make or put them into, she just cannot stand. If you really want her to stand, the only thing she could probably stand is maybe do her like put her in poses like a flying pose. So if you have a flight stand and you can pose her like she's flying, that's perfect. At least she can stay in the air. Just kidding, but you know what I mean. But she just cannot stand on the freaking ground, especially on the shelf. She like takes a dive in the shelf if you don't properly put her feet on the floor because of the freaking heels. But that's my only gripe of this figure. My other gripe of this figure is probably the head too. The head sculpt, that's some people have complained that I forgot the who she looked like, but I've heard it for a lot of people. It's complaint, but I forgot. But her head does look decent. It's not the best, but it's not ugly either. The only thing I don't like about this figure is that her head sits up way too high on the ball joint. Now the lighting is not perfect. Here, let me pop the head up. Maybe, yeah, there you go. So her head is on a ball joint. It's just on a ball joint, so there's no hinge. Oh yeah, there is a hinge. Okay, so there is a hinge. But she does have some shading on her hair, which is really nice. I do dig that, so I'm glad they did put that detail. Her eyes are painted, really good. Her eyebrows look nice. Her lips look a little bit too small in my taste, but it's alright. Here's the problem. Once you put on the ball joint, it sits way too high, as you can see. Look at her neck. If you try to like move it down, now her chin looks longer. And it's fine like that, but then her chin looks way too long. So you probably have to find a position where it looks normal. But really, that kind of sucks that her head sits way too high on the ball joint. And now she does have this kind of belt thing, which is just a molded plastic. It's not wire, so it's just plastic. It's just it's part of her costume. The green is just, I think it's just plastic. It's not painted. Now, if you really want a Jean Grey Phoenix figure, this is probably the best one to get. Unless you still want to get the Toy Biz one, which is, it's an okay figure too, but it's not that good as well. It's not really good either. But this figure's alright. If you can't find if you really don't, or how can I say this? If you guys don't have a Jean Grey in your collection, this is probably the one to pick up. Or you could pick up is it the Rocket Raccoon? I can't remember, but she had the Jim Lee costume version of Jean Grey of the 90s. You can pick her up, but I think she's a little bit pricey on the internet. So yeah. So for articulation, her head can't really. Well, yeah, she kind of does look up a little bit, but like I said, it's just way too ugly like that. She does look way down. Her hair just flows up. She does look side to side, so that's nice. She does have a little bit of head pivot. She does have a single jointed elbow, no bicep swivel, unfortunately, but she does have a forearm swivel, a wrist swivel as well that is on a hinge that goes up and down. She does have a diaphragm joint that goes side to side, can crunch a little bit forward, back a really good amount, side to side really good as well. No waist swivel, unfortunately. She does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Her legs can go out that far, can go back not so much. Out that far, it's a little bit bad. It's right. So yeah, she can go in like that so far, and yeah, I think I said double jointed knees. Her feet does go up really far, goes down very far, and she does have the ankle pivot. But since it's on a heel, she doesn't need ankle pivot. Well, I'm still happy that they put ankle pivot, but there's no point if she can't stand, unfortunately. So yeah. Now her hands look a little bit too big, in my opinion too. I don't know. Is it just me? Does her hand look way too big? I don't know. But her hands do look a little bit too big. But yeah, it's alright. Other than that, guys, this is probably the weakest figure of the wave. If you really, if you're a completist like I am, I guess you would have to get her to get the Build-A-Figure. Oh, one more thing about the Build-A-Figure. She does come with the torso for Juggernaut. So this is just the torso. So yeah, he does have an ab crunch. But we're not going to talk about the whole thing because, well, we haven't put them together. So once I put this guy together, we're going to talk about this Juggernaut Build-A-Figure and how it is. Some people already done it, but it's really, I think it looks nice. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Oh, one more thing before I leave. If she can stand, like I say, she's really tricky to stand. It's a shame because I like Jean Grey, but when they make figures of her, it just doesn't come out as I like it to be. Now, another weak figure of the wave is probably this guy with her Iceman. Now I'm gonna review him after her, so stay tuned for that. This is another weak figure of the wave. I think him and her and Havoc are the weakest one in the wave. So yeah. So we're gonna review the weakest figure, and then after that, we're gonna review the best one of the wave. So that's all I have to say, guys. So please comment, subscribe. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you really enjoyed this video. And this is Spidey 1997 signing out, and have a great day. Thanks for watching, guys.